Hi everyone, welcome back to Conquering Carnivore. It has been a hot minute since the last time that I made a video, and I sincerely apologize. Life gets crazy over here. I've been working a lot. Plus it's the holidays, so there's so many family events happening. And my daughter is in basketball. So it's a full plate on my schedule. I fully intend on, keeping this going for as long as possible, even after I transition back to a keto diet. But just wanted to put this video together real quick and talk about my progress so far. Yes, I'm still doing carnivore. It is day 75 of my carnivore journey. Overall, I am down 72 pounds from the start of my actual weight loss journey. But since I started carnivore, which was October 16th, 2023, I'm down 29 pounds. So 29 pounds in 75 days, I'll take it. I call that a win. But I don't want to give too much credit to the carnivore diet. I think the biggest impact, the biggest thing that's made an impact on my journey so far is honestly eating once a day. I just am eating less. So by default, I think anyone's going to lose weight if you're eating less than the amount that you're, supposed to burn in a day. So I think that's the biggest factor that has helped my weight loss continue. There's been days where, I gain weight and then I lose weight. It all depends on the day, really, and my mood. Some days, I just feel like eating some more jerky, and some days I don't really eat anything at all. I do implement intermittent fasting as well as alternate day fasting in my journey, which I actually really enjoy. It helps clear my mind, and I feel like it gives my my gut bacteria a break from having to break down food and digest everything. And for a long time, I had a really unhealthy relationship with food, and it didn't matter to me if I was actually hungry. I would look at the clock and be like, oh, it's 8:30, time for breakfast. Oh, it's 1:30, time for lunch. Oh, it's 4:30, time for dinner, or 5:30, whatever. And even if I wasn't hungry, I would eat. And that's not very healthy whatsoever. So I've transitioned more to I'm going to listen to my body. And when I'm hungry, that's when I'll eat. And I'll eat something, carnivore friendly. Now, have there been times throughout my journey where I have tried to kind of delve back into a more traditional food diet? Yes. And I have learned that my body doesn't like it. I have tried sugar cookies and immediately, and not even a lot, I had 1.5 of little bits that broke off during the process of making them. Immediately, I was in so much pain. My stomach was doing backflips, red alert, what's going on here? I could not eat anything until about 6 or 7 o'clock the next day, because that's how much pain my stomach was in. So is that a bad thing? I don't necessarily think so, because that just gives me more insight into what's going to work moving forward and what won't. I've done a lot of independent research on the dependency of sugar and carbs on the body and the traditional Western diet, and it's not good. It's really not good. So I feel really good about moving forward with carnivore and trying to keep things as sugar and carb free as possible. There's been another time where I tried to eat some pasta, and that made my stomach hurt. And then another time I had some popcorn and nachos, and again it made my stomach hurt. So it's crazy how at this point in my journey, I'm really starting to figure out what works and what doesn't. I was really skeptical about this being called an elimination diet. I really didn't think that I was going to have that much of an experience with it, but it's true. At least it is for me, that if it's not within the realm of protein and fat, it's going to make me feel bad, basically. But it's going to make my stomach feel bad. But overall, my mental health and how my moods are and my energy level, 10 out of 10. Honestly, feel great. I really feel great. And even after my carnivore journey's over and I transition back to keto, I really don't see myself taking in those carby foods, especially after knowing that, like, even if a little bit makes my stomach hurt, like, I'd rather just live life without it. I feel really great. So for anybody who is like anxious or has questions about anything like that, I would just say give it a try. Give yourself 3 months. Like, I started with a 3-month time frame, but I've extended that to 6 months because I really want to see how much more I can go and what I can do and how I feel. So right now, like, I'm technically in the middle of my journey, and there's a lot of other things that I really want to experiment with. Like, I'm going to make a carnivore cheesecake, carnivore friendly cheesecake, because I do miss kind of like that sweet stuff, but I don't want to get like in pain, but I want to still have like a little something sweet. And I use stevia products to put into my coffee, which is good, but sometimes I want something different. I really thought that I was going to be bored throughout all of this with food, but I actually haven't. I'm actually really happy with all of the different foods that I get. It's a pretty steady rotation of like chicken thighs, which I season and they're really good. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We put rotisserie chickens on the menu all the time because they're really easy to like break down and just get, and I don't have to mess up the kitchen. I do a lot of pork butt roast in the crock pot. I've done beef chuck roast in the crock pot. And all of it just is really delicious. So I'm actually never really bored. And I do a lot of hard-boiled eggs, bacon, sausage, like all of it. I'm very much a snacky, like salty type of eater, and all of it's actually been really good. And I'm at a point right now where my body is, I believe it's called fat adapted, because I really don't get hungry. I don't. It's crazy. I was skeptical about that too. Like, I'm going to be hungry. I'm always hungry. That's why I like to eat. No, I can actually go like days at a time, like a night and a day without eating something. I mean, I drink water and I have coffee and I drink green tea. And that's another thing that I really recommend, actually, that I've noticed that makes me feel really good and boosts your metabolism, is drinking green tea. So highly recommend that. Don't know if it's technically carnivore, but I'm not super strict with that. Like, I like my green tea and I make it at home and I put stevia in it, and it tastes really good, and it actually has been proven to boost your metabolism. So I feel like that has made an impact as well. So I just wanted to hop on here, talk a little bit about how my journey's been going. I am officially down 29 pounds since the start of it. Super excited. I can't really wait. I'm like so happy that I've actually crossed the threshold of being under 300 pounds. Like, I never thought this day would come. So I'm so happy that it's here. And then my next goal is to reach 250, but before that, I'm actually able to buy like a walking treadmill that I want to get under my desk, because a lot of them have weight limits, which I was really sad when I was doing my research, because I'm like, wow, I'm not going to be able to get this. So if I do, I'm going to break it. So I'm now below that threshold where I can get it. So I'm really excited. Oh, that's another thing. I walk a lot. I try to make at least 10,000 steps a day. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't, but that's my goal. Because I have a bad knee, I can't run, so I walk, and it's done. Like, it's helped me. It helps clear my head. It helps me think, and it keeps me, active, as active as I can be. I also do go to the gym, and I try to do the weight machines. I work my arms, I do my abs, I do my legs, my thighs. So I do those types of weight training machines, which makes me feel good afterwards too. So overall, like, I think it is a combination, but the biggest impact is just the fact that I'm just eating less. And it's just a clear formula. The less you eat and the more you burn, you're going to lose weight. So it's that simple. I know that some people might think like, oh, that's not simple. Like, once you get into it, like once you start this journey and if you stick with it, you will get results. Like, if your goal is to lose weight, my suggestion is to 100% cut out the carbs and sugar. Even if you don't want to go full carnivore, because it is very strict. If you literally just cut out carbs and sugar and then just like walk, you will make a huge impact on your overall health and your weight loss goals. So that's it for today. I just wanted to do a quick update on what's going on. I'm still in it. I'm in it to win it, baby. And hopefully I'll be able to get some more content out soon. If you're a carnivore, or if you're interested in carnivore or wondering about it, leave a comment below. Let me know what are your concerns, questions, anything that you'd like to see me talk about in the future. I really appreciate your insight. And that'll do it for today. See you later.